Makakausap natin ngayon live sa studio si Lexi Dormitorio na sa kabila ng kanyang batang edad na 16 years old ay gumagawa na ng ingay sa mountain bike competitions. Lexi, welcome to PTV Sports.
Thank you so much. You're very welcome po.
Okay, siguro simulan natin, Lexi, no, yung journey mo sa pagkwento sa amin. Paano ka ba nahumaling sa sport ng mountain biking?
Ever since po, it's been part of our family na. I have an older sister and she's raised very professionally. So, ever since I've looked up to her growing up. So, ayun na po yung naging parang, ayun na yung surroundings ko po. Ganon. Yeah.
Pero para sa'yo, of all sports, no, bakit cycling? Bakit cycling na napili mo sport?
Ayun nga po, it's been part of our family growing up, and so we really are passionate po we've really been passionate sa cycling ever since. So it's more like a natural thing na ayun nang i-choose kong like I was born to bike, ganon yung feeling. Yeah.
Ano exactly about this sport ang parang nakahook sa'yo? Kumbaga, maliban dun sa, sabi mo nga syempre, di ba, parang you're born into this business, kumbaga eh. Parang yung dad niyo, yung coaches niyo, and then yung sister mo, nagko-compete na. Pero ikaw personally, ano yung naging connection mo sa mountain biking? Kaya parang kahit parang expected na sa'yo na dito ka mapupunta, nagkaroon pa rin siya ng special connection sa'yo.
It's definitely the thrill na I look for while I'm racing or while I'm just riding my bike sa trails. There's that feeling in my heart na parang, wow, I really love this. I love riding my bike. I love the feeling I get when I'm riding my bike. When I'm racing, I love it when I'm racing. So, ayun, it's really just the love and the thrill that really got me attached to it.
Pero about community, yung sa cycling community, kumusta naman para sa'yo?
It's a great community. It's everybody knows everyone, and you can really trust. And mababait po yung community. Yeah, you can trust them. They're fun to be around with. My life, most of my friends and most of my friends, they're all biking. Yeah.
Nasabi mo na kanina, you're a family of cyclists talaga.
Yes.
Your father is your coach. Nakita natin dito yung little sister mo.
Yes.
She also rides, di ba? And
Yes,
your
she
ate, of
does.
course.
Yes.
Do you think meron kayong healthy amount of sibling rivalry that pushes you all?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Aries is my #1 competition when it comes to training. Even on races, she pushes me a lot kasi minsan mas malaki siya sa akin. On climbs, definitely. So, it's great na, she's my #1 competition kasi healthy competition pa din. It really pushes you.
Yeah.
Maganda kasi yung may nagpupush sa'yo during training. So, yeah, it's great. I love it.
Alam mo, partner, nakaka-relate ako nun eh. Kasi, although hindi naman tayo pro-athlete, di ba? Pero ni Lexi. Pag nagbabasketball kami ng kapatid ko, yung kapatid ko mas bata, pagka dati minamama ko lang yun eh. Tapos pagka natututo na siya na
ayun,
yung parang, nagagawa niya na yun sa akin. Parang hindi ko gusto yun ah.
When Aries was small, lagi ko pa siyang naiiwan nun. Ngayon, iniiwan na niya ako. Yeah.
Pero may mga merong mga, syempre, alam naman natin, no, may mga samahan ba ng loob pagka ganun? Para sa'yo, syempre, alam mo naman, no, na mas mapupush mo pa yung sarili mo pagka ganun.
It's sport when it comes. We both know that. This is all just, it's sport. It's part of our training, it's part of our sport. And yeah, we've grown up na ganun.
All your life, parang ito na yung kinalakihan mong mundo. You've been training and competing. So can you just siguro share yung experiences behind the scenes na hindi nakikita ng mga viewers natin? Ano yung mga sacrifices na ginagawa mo? Ano yung itsura ng day-to-day mo na, ayun, yung kumbaga hindi malalaman ng casual viewers na hindi nakatutok masyado?
I wouldn't say there would be any sacrifices. If you love what you're doing, nothing is a sacrifice. It's your basic routine. You train for like 2 to 3 hours a day. You're on the road. And yeah, really just, we love what we're doing and we're really passionate about it. Kaya I wouldn't say there's any sort of sacrifice. Ganun.
Okay, Lexi, so sige nga, i-elaborate mo pa what does a typical day look like for you kung may training ka? So, simulan mo siguro sa paggising and then progress kung ano pa yung ginagawa mo throughout the day.
Yeah, I wake up. Right now, yung routine ko is I'm a growing child, so important din yung sleep. So, right now, yung sleep ko is I wake up around 10 a.m. Tapos saka ako mag-bike sa hapon. That's my routine. Pero sometimes it's different. Sometimes you have to wake up early in the morning kasi we have to do something part in our program is we have to go on a 100 plus km ride. So, we really have to wake up early for that. Kasi kapag 1 p.m. ka na mag-ride out, uuwi ka gabi na. So, it's not really safe. So, yeah, I train like 6 times a week. I have 1 rest day. And, yeah, it's really just it's bike.
Can you tell us your secret? Or paano ba nakakapag-adjust yung sarili mo? Siyempre, may schools din.
Yes.
And paano ang adjustment mo about that?
I'm homeschooled actually. So, pili ko yung schedule ko when it's either I do it before I bike or after I bike. Yeah.
Lexi, recently meron kang sinalihang tournament where you won the gold medal dito sa Thailand, no? So,
Yeah.
can you just tell us about the experience?
I love that experience. It wasn't my first out of the country race. I had one back when 2019. I think I was around 12 years old that time. That was in Malaysia. I joined the under 12. It was also a UCI race, pero yung category ko, it wasn't for UCI yet. But for Thailand naman, I loved it. It was actually pretty cold there. I was shocked na it was cold. It was around 15 degrees po. And madami akong natutunan sa track. It's a really nice track. The people there were super kind. And for my race naman, it was a great race. I had a really big lead, and I had a pretty big lead from my competitor, from the girl who got second place. And after, it was also pretty cool kasi when we reviewed na my race data, I wasn't. Usually when it's an XCO race, you're usually going on zone 4 to zone 5 heart rate all throughout. I was going on more on zone 3 lang all throughout. So definitely if I had a lot more competitors, I would definitely be racing faster. For the track naman po, I love the track. It wasn't as hard as the tracks that we have here. I wouldn't say it was easy, pero it's still, alam mo yun, like, my dad really trained me to be really skillful on the trail, and alam mo yun, prepared na ako for anything, for the big jumps, for the rough descents. And we didn't have to like take a lot of time to learn the track. I just really rode the track a few times to memorize it. So yeah, it was a great experience.
Lexi, dito sa gold medal finish mo, no, meron tayong UCI points na nakuha.
Yes.
Right? So, pwede mo ba ibahagi sa amin na malaking bagay yung UCI points na nakuha mo dito sa Thailand?
Yung nakuha kong points, I think that was around 20 points. That's a lot na din kasi it was a C1 race. For the points, UCI points, ano yan leaderboard siya. So right now, siguro yung mga top 10 na nasa leaderboard, they're mostly in Europe na. And yun na yung mga big girls na they're really always racing on UCI races kasi madami pong UCI races doon eh.
Right now ba, ano bang UCI points mo?
Right now, it's my first race. So right now, I think my points are still at 20 points. But we're going to try to race a lot more abroad, race a lot more UCI races to maybe hopefully I can mga top 10 or hopefully top 10 doon sa UCI points by UCI leaderboard by the end of the year.
Tatanong pa natin dapat mamaya yun. Pero since bringing up na ni Lexi, no, tanong na natin, you talked about the upcoming competitions na balak mong salihan this year.
Yes.
Sabi mo gusto mo magpaka-active para tumaas yung points mo. Ano ba yung mga competitions na balak mong salihan ngayon taon?
There's this There's this race at Pasig City. It's Asia MTB Series, I think yun yung race na yun. It's also UCI. Pero what I'm really looking forward po is this May, it's in Japan. It's in Yawatakama. Yun po, it's a bigger race. It's a mas madami pong points nun. And maybe by the end of the year, mga June to the end of the year, I could join a race in Europe.
Okay. So, na-survey mo na ba yung mga track na kakarirahan mo doon? Or yung iba ba doon first time mong
Yeah, first time ko pa. Pero my dad has been there with my older sister. So, he's really familiar how to get there and how the track is like. So, that's a big advantage.
I believe merong partner, no? Parang Go for Gold Race Series this year. UCI sanctioned event din siya. So, may balak din ba tayo?
I think that's road bike. I'm not sure pa if I would be joining any road bike races.
So wala pang mga balak sa
mountain bike. Purely mountain bike, yeah.
Alam natin na partner itong mountain bike, medyo ano rin siya, physically grueling sport din siya.
Yeah.
So, pagka ganitong madalas ka na nagte-training and nagko-compete, ano-ano ba yung mga usual na injuries na natatanggap? Ikaw ba, meron ka bang major injuries na naranasan or parang iniiwasan? Ano yun?
Mostly po mga sugat lang. I have a lot of scars, pero wala pa naman na po akong worse na nabalian ako. I had one, I kind of like natapilok lang ako while this mountain my bike. I like rested for a week. Ayun lang, pero mostly really sugats lang sa knees and sa elbows. Mostly scrapes. Wala naman pong masyadong like broken bones, gano'n.
Okay. Pero ano yung pinaka-memorable experience mo? Siyempre, other than dun sa international competition dun sa Thailand, may mga other local tournaments ka ba na sinalihan dito? At ano yung parang pinaka-memorable para sa'yo?
They're all very memorable. Lahat po ng races ko, especially yung Nationals 2022. That was my first ever national race, nationals race. I won po on youth and women youth, and then the next day I joined din po sa women junior, which I also won. So it kind of turned into a double gold national champion win. It was a really nice experience, especially it was my first big race. It wasn't my first big race, but it was my first UCI nationals race.
May mga ano ka ba? May mga nilook forward ka na gusto mong maka-race balang araw, mga idols or anything?
They're all in Europe and they're all they're super strong. My number one idols ever since has been Yolanda Neff.
Yeah.
And then now I'm really idolizing Puck Peters. She's great. Like sobrang hangang-hanga ko sa kanya. And of course there's Pauline Ferrand-Pervot. She's multi-world championship medal. Sobrang dami niyang medal. I can't even keep up.
Lexi, ngayon naman, I'm sure one of your goals is to become an official part of the seniors team ng ating national team. Ang tanong namin siguro is, meron na bang mga conversations to be a part of the team? And kung pwede mong i-share, how did those conversations go?
Right now, wala pa po. Wala pang conversation and wala pa pong plan ang dad ko na for me to join the national team. Right now, our plans is really to keep it private because my dad has already been in the national team, and for him, his best decision is to keep our competitions, our plans really private lang sa amin and our sponsorships, pero yeah, wala pa po as of now.
Pero without being sabihin natin yung mga secrets natin. Pero meron ba para sa anong personal goal mo sa cycling?
It would be to race once, not once. It would be to travel around the world to just race, especially World Cup. That's my number one goal right now. World Cup, and then maybe in the future World Championships kapag pwede, and maybe even be able to join the Olympics. That's my ultimate goal. That's Olympics talaga. That's like for me, that's the like top spot na sa buong career.
Yung goal natin na makapasok sa Olympics sa balang araw, no? Kailan mo siya naging na vision? Parang kailan mo siya nagustuhan na gusto kong mag-Olympics?
It's definitely when Miss Heidelin Diaz won. That was like, wow, oh my God, kaya pala. And, you know, yung recent win po ni Sir Carlos Yulo, that was, I almost cried when, like, kaya pala, especially dalawa yung na-win niyang gold. That was amazing. So,
Super inspiring.
yeah, I was very inspired. As in, like, naisip ko, kaya pala natin, you know. So, yun, it definitely opened my dreams and it opened it a lot more. I thought Olympics was such a big
Parang
thing.
malayo
Yeah,
siya.
sobrang layo. Ayun. Pero, yeah, it's definitely something na I will work on.
Did you get a chance to meet any of those two, si Heidelin or si Carlos?
No, but it's my dream too. I would love to ask them a few questions. Pero no, not yet pa po.
Okay. Pero,
Pero sooner or later, baka di ba?
Yeah, hopefully.
Who knows?
bigay mo yung number, partner.
Pwede, right after.
Hopefully.
Of course, siguro si Daddy, alam niya.
Pwede rin siguro. Pero sige, bago tayo magpaalam, Lexi, no, do you have a message siguro sa mga fans mo, sa mga people who supported you? Now's the time to give them your message.
Hi everyone! Thank you so much po for all of the support. Sobrang important po ng support niya para sa akin to, you know, wake up every day and train and race then. Especially, I would like to thank my family and of course, I would like to thank God po. We really all surrender everything to Him and yeah, I'm so thankful to each and every one of you. Thank you so much po.
Alright, ayan po, si Lexi Dormitorio.